you. You may be seated. Good evening and welcome to the 31st Annual Hall of Fame Induction Ceremony. On behalf of the Hall of Fame Selection Committee, Board of Education, and Administration, I would like to welcome all of you to tonight's Athletic Hall of Fame Induction Ceremony. Tonight, we'll be inducting 4 of Covington's best. Before we proceed with the induction ceremony, I would ask that all spectators remain seated during the ceremony and give tonight's honorees and their families in the audience the respect that they deserve. It was in 1984 the Covington Athletic Department initiated an Athletic Hall of Fame to honor those that have distinguished themselves in athletics by performance or service. We currently have inducted 76 Hall of Fame members for their outstanding individual achievements in athletics, and we have inducted 29 honorary members who have been inducted for their outstanding dedicated service to Covington High School athletics. 3 teams have also been inducted into our Hall of Fame as well. These teams include the 1960 State Championship football team, the 73 State Championship football team, and the 1973 boys golf team. I would like to thank the current members of the Hall of Fame who are able to be present with us tonight. We have to remember it is these members who are part of the foundation for the rich athletic tradition we have here at Covington High School. Now, we would like to recognize the 4 inductees for this year's class and welcome each of them to the Covington Athletic Hall of Fame. Our first inductee tonight is Alex Christian. Alex is a 2007 graduate of Covington High School. She is the daughter of Joe and Sandy Christian. Alex had quite a career in athletics here at Covington High School as she participated in 3 sports all 4 years of high school and accumulated 10 varsity letters in the process. She also spent 1 season here at Covington High School coaching reserve volleyball in the fall of 2011. She lettered in volleyball 4 times, basketball 3 times, and received 2 letters in track and 1 in softball. In basketball, Alex was coached by Chris Biesecker. She was a member of 4 sectional championship basketball teams. Each of the basketball teams she played on won 20 or more games during the season. Her basketball team, her freshman and senior year, won a district championship. Alex was a member of the District 9 All-Media team her senior year. She was also captain of the basketball team her senior year. As mentioned before, Alex played softball and track for her spring sports. She was coached by Lynette Roth in softball and Dave Tobias in track. Alex played softball her freshman and sophomore year. She was all-conference in softball her sophomore year. That same season, she received the Best Offensive Player Award. She was a member of the 2004 Softball District Championship team. Alex showed what type of athlete she really was as she lettered in track here her junior and senior seasons. She received the Coaches Award her junior year and was the MVP for field events her senior year. As we all know, volleyball was her main focus here at Covington. Alex was coached by Stephanie Robinson during her volleyball career. Alex was captain of the Covington High School volleyball team both her junior and senior years. She was all-conference in volleyball 2 years and player of the year in the conference as a senior in the fall of 2006. Alex was all-district her senior year. After high school, Alex attended Ohio Northern University to continue her volleyball career. She played 4 years at Ohio Northern and lettered there 3 times. She was the team captain her senior year at ONU. Her team at Ohio Northern won 3 OAC championships during her 4 years there. Alex was selected as honorable mention All-American Academic Team in the fall of 2010. The Lady Polar Bears volleyball team had 1 NCAA Final Four appearance. Alex graduated from Ohio Northern in 2011 with a degree in exercise physiology. She currently resides in Columbus and is the Director of Member Services at the Go Fitness Center in Columbus. Alex, it is my honor to introduce you as our first inductee this evening. Mr. Ken Miller, high school principal, will present you with your plaque. Congratulations, Alex Christian.
Thank you, Mr. Kraft. I wish I could thank every individual person that has had an impact on my athletic career, but that could take a while, and I know how uncomfortable those bleachers are. I would not be standing here receiving this honor if it wasn't for the guidance and support of coaches, teammates, family, and fans. My head high school and college coaches, Robinson, Biesecker, Roth, Tobias, Whitty, and Hoffman, all helped me become the best disciplined athlete that I could be. The teammates that had the biggest influence on my success include Meredith Tobias, Lori Kate Damon, Michelle Barhorst-Holsinger, Andrea Meyer-Westfall, Ashley Johnson, Michelle Meyer, Amanda Sprinkle, and Chelsea Tebby. I owe a lot of my success to them and the many other teammates who made sports fun and rewarding. I owe a huge thanks to my #1 supporters, my family. I still don't know how my parents managed to balance 5 different schedules at once, but I appreciate every minute and dollar they spent driving me to practices, paying to watch games, and the list goes on and on. The same appreciation applies to my awesome siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, including GHP, cousins, and family friends. In conclusion, I am proud that I grew up in this community, and I am truly grateful that I have been asked to join the amazing group of athletes and Buccaneer supporters in the Hall of Fame. Congrats to Jenny, Scooby, and Rob this evening, and go Bucks.
Our second inductee for the evening is Jenny McMacken Kendall. Jenny is a 1983 graduate of Covington High School, and she is the daughter of Rich and Pat McMacken. Jenny participated in volleyball, basketball, and track during high school. Jenny lettered 4 times in track, 4 times in volleyball, and 3 times in basketball. As a member of the Ladybug track team, she was coached by Mr. Tom Barbee. Her track accomplishments include, from the spring of 1981 through 1983, Jenny set 5 school records, 3 of which still stand to this day. She held the following individual track records at Covington High School. She shared the 100-meter dash record at 13.0 seconds from 1981 until this past spring when it was broke. I might note our track teams between the boys and the girls broke 15 track records this past spring. She set the school record in 1981 in the 200-meter dash as well. Jenny is a member of 3 relay teams that still to this day appear on the Covington High School track record board. These relay teams include the 4x100-meter relay team, the 4x200-meter, and the 4x400-meter relay teams. These teams, as I mentioned before, still hold records to this day, and remember that they ran on Cinder track. As a sophomore and a junior, Jenny participated in the state track meet as a member of the 400 and 800-meter relay teams. Her junior year, the 400-meter relay team finished 5th in the state, and the 800-meter relay team finished 6th at the state meet. She was recognized as All-Ohio in track, both her sophomore and junior years in track. Following graduation from Covington High School, Jenny was employed as a factory worker and serves as an EMTA for 8 years with the Covington Rescue Squad. Jenny attained her LPN degree in 2004 for nursing. She currently works as a nurse at the Covington Care Center and is the proud mother of 2 children, Jordan and Megan. Jenny, I'm sure this is long overdue. I'm proud to announce you as our second inductee into the Covington Hall of Fame. Mr. Ken Miller, high school principal, will present you with your plaque.
Tom and Mom that I needed to write a speech, so I did. I want to thank God for making this possible. It's a great honor to accept this nomination into the Covington Athletic Hall of Fame and sharing it with my niece Libby and my Uncle Bill. Congratulations to Alex, Rob, and Dennis. This is an honor not solely about me. It took dedication and teamwork to get me here. One of those teammates being Jenny Stickley, who pushed me every practice and meet to reach my accomplishment. And it wasn't easy. To Diane Barbie for putting up with the girls. To Mr. Barbie for coaching me 6 years. At practices, he would get in the blocks, run sprints with me, and encourage me to get better. Records are made to be broken. Congratulations to Jackie Seifring on breaking my 100-meter record this year. Thank you, Tom, my mom, my dad, my friends, and the rest of my family for making it here tonight. Thank you to my parents for all your love and support, which is never ending. No matter what sport I was in, Dad was always my sideline coach, Mom my cheerleader, who always has a positive attitude. I love you both. Dad, this is for you. Go Bucks.
Our third inductee tonight is Rob Kaiser, who will be inducted into the Hall of Fame as an honorary member. Rob Kaiser is a 1980 graduate of Covington High School. He is the son of Richard and Virginia Kaiser. After graduating from Covington, Rob attended Wright State University. He now works for the Pickwood Daily Call as a sports editor, and those of us that have been around Covington athletics for a while know him as the forefather of sports writing, as where Covington athletics are concerned. Rob has never shown any favoritism towards his alma mater, the Buccaneers in his article, but that is a big credit to him for his integrity. That's just Rob. We all know he loves the black and white, and he is extremely proud of where he came from. Once a Buccaneer, always a Buccaneer. During his career as a sports writer, Rob has won numerous awards for his creative writing from the Associated Press and the Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association. During his career as a sports writer, he has provided coverage of hundreds of Buccaneer sporting events, and with this, has provided recognition to both Covington athletic teams and individuals. Once again, it is a privilege to now turn the table on Rob and recognize him for all his time and effort he has given towards the Covington community and its athletic programs in general. Rob, I'm honored to announce you as our third inductee into the Covington Athletic Hall of Fame as an honorary member. Mr. Miller, present your plaque. Thank you, Rob.
I'm a much better writer than talker, so I'll make this quick. Congratulations to Alex, Jenny, and Scooby. Thank you.
Our fourth inductee for this evening is Dennis Scooby Willoughby. Come on up here, Scooby. I'll do my best to keep my composure on this one. As we all know, Dennis Scooby Willoughby is a lifelong resident of Covington. He's always been a self-proclaimed #1 Buccaneer fan. Scooby began attending Covington sporting events with his father, the late Dennis Willoughby. And Scoob, we know your dad is watching over us tonight. And I know what? He's really proud of you. Scooby's one to support all Covington sporting events, whether it's down at the park, over at the middle school, here at the high school, at any contest. He's always there to support what's important, the kids. Scoob, I think I can speak for all in the Covington community when I say you have been an inspiration for us as well. We know Scooby truly loves his town, its school, and especially the student athletes that participate in our sporting events. Scoob, I just want to tell you, we the Covington community want to thank you for your support of all our kids at all of our sporting events. You are the best. Over the years, Scooby has been the chosen one to represent our athletic teams at different events. I remember we threw out the ceremonial first pitch at Fifth Third Field. I remember about right there when Coach Penfrock let you call a play. Remember that? Huh? Touchdown. 1 for 1. I think Coach Penfrock wanted to make him the offensive coordinator after that call. Scoop, earlier I mentioned that you were the self-proclaimed being the #1 fan. You know what? I'm here to tell you, no matter what anybody says, I see Glenn sitting there, and Ben, and Joe, and Tobias, whatever anybody up there says, I'm here to tell you, from this day forward, there's no questions asked. You are the #1 fan. What do you want to tell these people, Scoob?
I tell you people, I love my dad. I miss him. But in my heart, I'm proud of what they put for me. My mom and my dad not here. I love him. And I'm thankful for my family members, my uncle, my aunt, my cousin. They did for me about 43 years. I love you. Thank you.
We got about a minute left on the clock. I think our band, the Buck Pride's got a fight song in them. We want to see the Scooby dance.